My name is Heather and I'm with Quality Imaging Solutions. And today I'm going to provide you with a tip on how to save time and money on your printer cartridge supplies, but also share with you a couple of added benefits about your supplies that you may not have thought of before. Did you know that the average person spends about 2 hours a week online shopping? And that's just while they're at work. Imagine if employees spent just 25% of that time, or roughly 30 minutes a week, online shopping for work-related supplies such as printer cartridges. That's 2 hours a month they're spending on such a menial task that is not generating their company any revenue at all. But what if that employee has to physically go to a big box store to pick up something in person? That time away from the office jumps to 4 hours a month that they're being paid to shop in a store rather than being back at the office doing their actual job. And don't even get me started on the increased risk and liability that poses for their employer, because what if they get into a car accident or get a speeding ticket on their way back to work? When it comes to printer cartridge supplies, both time and cost need to be factored in. And if your company isn't currently using high yield cartridges or extended yield cartridges, then you're missing out on some pretty tremendous savings opportunities. It's a well-known fact in the printer cartridge industry that the higher the page yield the cartridge has, the more cost-effective it is to use, as it has a lower cost per printed page. So yes, while your employee who's doing the online shopping for printer cartridges, they may see a lower price tag on a cartridge they use and buy it, thinking that they're saving their company money. But in the long run, they're actually costing their company way more money than they realize, because they're going to be using that cartridge 2, 3, sometimes 4 times more frequently than if they had spent just an extra few dollars and bought that single high yield cartridge. Imagine if that employee now spends under an hour a month ordering their supplies simply because they made the cost saving switch to using a high yield cartridge instead of a low yield cartridge. Not only is their company saving money on that employee's wages, because now they have an extra 2 to 3 hours a month actually performing productive work, but they're also saving money on the cost of the cartridges, and they're not only lasting them longer too. Using high yield and extended yield printer cartridges are great for managed print environments and high print volume businesses, such as those in the legal and financial industries. They increase print output and lower costs at the same time. Another side benefit of using high yield and extended yield cartridges is the positive effect they have on the environment. Each year, 350 million empty inkjet and toner cartridges end up in our landfills nationwide. That takes 1,000 years for them to decompose. 1,000 years! If your company were able to reduce the number of cartridges used even by 25% by switching to high yield cartridges, you would be helping reduce this waste by 65 million pounds a year. That's insane. My name is Heather and I am the Toner Queen. I trust you have found this information valuable. I try to post new videos a couple of times a month. So please hit the subscribe and the bell button so you receive notifications on when new content has been uploaded. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.